Paul Kagame is a name synonymous with Rwanda. He is the country's current president. However, his path to leadership was marked by turmoil and displacement. Born in 1957 in Tambwe, Rwanda, Kagame's early years were comfortable. This changed dramatically in 1960 when his family was forced to flee. They were targeted due to their Tutsi ethnicity. Anti-Tutsi violence was escalating, making life unsafe for them. They sought refuge in neighboring Uganda. Uganda became Kagame's new home, but life was far from easy. He and his family lived as refugees. The experience of displacement and the loss of their homeland deeply affected him. Despite the challenges, Kagame pursued education. He attended local schools in Uganda. His education was crucial, shaping his worldview. Kagame's experiences as a refugee instilled in him a sense of resilience and a thirst for justice. He witnessed firsthand the consequences of ethnic hatred and discrimination. This understanding would later shape his political ideology and his determination to create a more inclusive Rwanda. His early years were a time of immense change and hardship. Yet, they were also formative, laying the foundation for his future leadership. Kagame's time in Uganda was not solely defined by his refugee status. He displayed a keen interest in military affairs from a young age. This led him to join Yoweri Museveni's rebel forces. Museveni was fighting to overthrow the dictatorial regime of Idi Amin. Kagame's involvement in the Ugandan Bush War marked the beginning of his military career. Kagame's military acumen and strategic thinking quickly became evident. He rose through the ranks. He received formal military training at the prestigious Ugandan Military Academy. He further honed his skills during training in the United States. These experiences provided him with valuable military knowledge and leadership skills. They also exposed him to different military doctrines and strategies. Beyond military pursuits, Kagame became increasingly aware of the political landscape. He observed Museveni's own political ambitions. He learned from the strategies employed in the fight against Amin. This period was crucial in shaping Kagame's understanding of power, strategy, and the complexities of political change. His involvement in Ugandan politics laid the groundwork for his future role as a political leader in Rwanda. The year 1994 became a turning point for Rwanda and for Kagame. The Rwandan genocide, a horrific event that shocked the world, unfolded. Extremist Hutu militias systematically slaughtered Tutsis and moderate Hutus. Kagame, now the leader of the Rwandan Patriotic Front, a Tutsi-led rebel group, was thrust into a pivotal role. The RPF, under Kagame's command, fought to end the genocide. They faced immense challenges, battling not only the genocidal forces but also international indifference. The RPF's victory brought an end to the genocide, but the country was left in ruins. Millions were dead, and the social fabric of Rwanda was shattered. Kagame emerged from the genocide as a hero for many. Kagame assumed the presidency in 2000. He inherited a nation devastated by genocide and deeply divided. His presidency has been marked by both significant achievements and controversies. On one hand, he has overseen impressive economic growth and development. Rwanda, once synonymous with genocide, is now lauded as a model for progress in Africa. However, Kagame's rule has also been criticized for its authoritarian tendencies. Paul Kagame's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He is credited with rebuilding Rwanda from the ashes of genocide. His leadership has brought about economic growth, stability, and a sense of national unity. Rwanda's progress in healthcare, education, and women's rights has been remarkable. Kagame's vision of a technologically advanced Rwanda has led to significant investments in technology and innovation. However, Kagame's critics argue that these achievements have come at a cost. His government has been accused of human rights abuses and the suppression of political dissent. Freedom of speech is restricted, and opposition voices are silenced. Kagame's supporters argue that these measures are necessary to maintain stability and prevent a return to the ethnic violence of the past. Kagame's story is one of resilience, determination, and the complexities of leadership. He is a controversial figure, hailed as a liberator by some and condemned as a dictator by others. His life and legacy offer valuable lessons about leadership, the challenges of post-conflict reconstruction, and the delicate balance between security and freedom. Paul Kagame's place in history is still being written. Only time will tell how his legacy will be ultimately judged.